We're striking matches on the TV, setting fires on our phones. We gotta find the way across the great divide. Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nathan. I know you guys want to get right into the video, but two quick things before we start. First, if you do enjoy this video and it's helpful, make sure to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate that. It does really help support the channel. Second, if you guys are in the market for Christian apparel, make sure to check out God the Father apparel down in the description below. Right here we got the tie-dye God the Father t-shirts. We also got the Choose Prayer Over Panic. It's some really high quality stuff, and they got tons more on their website. And if you do end up purchasing, make sure to use the promo code Acoustic15 at checkout to get 15% off your next order. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Here we go. For this song, we're going to have our capo on the 4th fret, and we're going to be using the main 4 pop chords in the key of G with just a couple modifications. This first G shape is probably not the one that you're most used to, but it's the one that fits the song best. We're going to have our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the low E, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A, and pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E. Moving to a C major, we've got our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D, and pointer finger on the 1st fret of the B. Next is a D major. This is going to have an open D string, pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the G, ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B, and middle finger on the 2nd fret of the high E. We're also going to use a modified D suspended shape that's going to look like this. Basically, how you can think of it is take your C major shape, but slide it up 2 frets. And the last chord you're going to need to know is an E minor, which is going to have your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A, and your ring finger on the 2nd fret of the D. There's really only 2 sections in this song. There's a verse section and a chorus section, and all of the interludes and instrumentals are also just repetitions of that. So to start off in the verse, we're going to be moving from our E minor to our G, and we're not going to end up playing the high E string, so we don't need to worry about placing our pinky. Our thumb is going to be on the root with our right hand, and our pointer, middle, and ring are going to be on the D, G, and B strings. Starting on the E minor, we're going to strike with our thumb, then our pointer, then our middle, then our ring. Then back to our middle, and then pointer. Now moving to our G shape, we're going to strike with our thumb and our ring finger, then middle, and then pointer. So all together slowly. So that will be 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. And then at the end of the measure on a G, you're going to strike with your thumb, then pointer, then middle. And that will be on the and 4 and. So all together the first 2 measures. For each individual section of the verse, we're going to play that cycle from the E minor to the G 3 times before moving to a D major. We're going to move our right hand to the high 4 strings, and our thumb, pointer, middle, and ring are going to pluck in succession just up the strings. Then we're going to place our pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E, then take it off. And for the 4th pattern, we're going to strike thumb, pointer, middle, pointer. So the section on the D major will sound like this. So now all together for the verse, it'll sound like this with lyrics. We're striking matches on the TV, setting fires on our phones, bearing crosses we believe in, dying on. And then that will take you into the 2nd section of verse 1, and then that will be repeated twice again in the 2nd verse. So we ended the verse on a D major chord, and we're going to enter into the chorus as well on a D major chord. And we're going to introduce a new strumming pattern that will go down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So for the first line of the chorus, we're going to go from a D major to an E minor to a C major and then to our G. And then the second line will go from the D major to the E minor, but this time we're going to go G to D to E minor. And that will be as we sing, reach the other side. And the final line will go from the C to the D suspended before going back into the verse chord progression on the E minor. So all together, we're all so far apart now. It's as deep as it is wide. We're about to fall apart now. If we can't reach the other side, we gotta find a way across the great divide. And that will head you straight into verse 2, or into kind of the bridge solo section that Billy Strings plays. So going into that bridge solo section, you'll just continue to play the chorus chord progression. So the D to the E minor, to the C, to the G. Then you're going to repeat that. D to E minor, to C, to G, to C, to D suspended, and that will take you into the final chorus. If you're not worried about the chords that'll play underneath the solo section, you can just play a shortened version, which will be the same transition that you played from chorus 1 to verse 2. So 2 cycles from the E minor to the G, E minor, G, which will sound like this. And finally, as you finish up the last chorus, the outro is just going to be the pattern from the E minor to the G that we learned in the verse. But instead of ending on a D, we're just going to end on an E minor. So after playing that 3 times, you'll end with... And now you should know how to play the entire song. Alright, now I'm going to do a full playthrough of the entire song. And once you master the parts earlier on, you can put the whole thing together by playing along with this. We're striking matches on our TV, setting fires on our phones, bearing crosses we believe in, dying on. Tempers flare, the flames fly higher, as we soar closer to the sun. But I like to think that too much damage ain't been done. We're all so far apart now. It's as deep as it is wide. We're about to fall apart now. If we can't reach the other side, we gotta find a way across the great divide. Sometimes it seems that our convictions, side of the fence that we stand on, makes us all too dang different to get along. But I've seen strangers love each other like a mother does her son. What we see ain't only all that's going on. We're all so far apart now. It's as deep as it is wide. We're about to fall apart now. If we can't reach the other side, we gotta find a way across the great divide. We're all so far apart now. It's as deep as it is wide. We're about to fall apart now. If we can't reach the other side, we gotta find a way across the great divide. So, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If it was helpful for you, make sure to give it a like. I'd really appreciate that. And go ahead and subscribe down below to get notified about new content just like this on Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. If you're interested in any of the filming gear or guitar gear that you saw in this video, I have links to all that stuff down on Amazon in the description. And if you do end up purchasing using those links, it does help give a little kickback and support the channel. So thank you very much if you do. If you want to check out my original music, it'll be in playlist in that top right corner. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you later.